Man, I'm telling you, it's got me all confused here. There's Tommy Davis Jr. It's green flag. It's time to go. '84X still got a little bit of a smoking problem. Out front's a 76 of Joe Findling. It's Findling, Ashcraft, Clements, Kirkendall, Davis, Heflin, and Shepard in that order. Oh, Clements and Ashcraft getting together there. Clements just went in and moved him out of the way. I'm sure the 56 of Ashcraft wasn't very happy about that. Tommy Davis Jr. on the rear bumper of that Q1 of Stephen Clements. Clements now driving underneath, trying to get underneath the 76 of Findling halfway through this race. And it's a battle for second there. Tommy Davis Jr. getting up underneath the Q1. Hadn't been able to do it. Here he gets underneath. Oh, and there went Stephen Clements and Kirkendall and Ashcraft getting together there coming off of turn 2. Tommy Davis Jr. has got one more lap after this one. See if Joe Findling can hang on to it in the 76. Tommy Davis Jr. has got him now underneath. You know, the power of that 25C pulls him down the straightaway. Your new leader, the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr., with Joe Findling a close second. Checkered flag out for the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Second going to the 76 of Findling. Third to the Q1 of Stephen Clements. Fourth to the 56 of Kirkendall. Fourth to 56 of Ashcraft. Oh, Ashcraft not happy. He's telling Clements that he don't like that at all, what he did to him. Come in there and door slammed him. So you might expect a little bit of door slamming in the feature between these two. Keep your eyes out. I'll turn it over to Pete. Let him have this second one.
It's amazing what these points can do. The points championship gets everybody a little heated. Looking for the side-by-side start coming off turn number 4. Here we go. Down to the inside, Luttrell. And the number 11 pulls alongside Seth McMacken into turn number 3 for the lead. Eric Luttrell in that number 11 car in the lead coming off turn number 4. Seth McMacken goes to second. Jeff McGibney in third. And in fourth spot, the 14X of David Chenoweth. Kevin Rowland in that 4R rounding out the top 5. McGibney down to the inside. Pulls alongside Seth McMacken for that second spot. Still side by side as they come down the front straightaway. McMacken on the outside, McGibney on the inside. McMacken drifts high. This time McGibney clears him coming off turn number 2. Now the race for fourth as the 4R of Kevin Rowland getting to the inside of the 14X of David Chenoweth. Final transfer spot directly into the feature because you don't want to run that B. But the number 11 car of Eric Luttrell have checked out on this one. About a 20 car length lead over Jeff McGibney running in second. Seth McMacken in third, and Kevin Rowland in that 4R fourth. And Bobby Ruffin in that 121 rounding out the top 5. Checkered flag, your winner. the number 11 car of Eric Luttrell. Second spot going to the number 19 of Jeff McGibney. Third, the 41 JR of Seth McMacken. Fourth, the 4R of Kevin Rowland. And fifth, the 121R of Bobby Ruffin. With a call of heat race number 3, here's Smoking Joe.
All right, thank you, Pete. We'll see if we get a start here. Oh, yeah, we got a good one. '36 of Kenneth Reed moving to the top side, hanging on the outside. Pulling down, holding off, Richard McGibney. Blackwell and Graham there's battling for that third position. Matt Goswick in that 67 has been on a tear the last few weeks. So keep your eyes on that 67 car. Out front, meanwhile, it's the 36 of Kenneth Reed. It's Reed, McGibney, Graham, Goswick, and Blackwell. Your top 5. Remember, only the top 4 transfer to the A. Everybody else will have to go to a B. Halfway through for the 36 of Kenneth Reed. Thought I heard that 40 car come by here and hit a rev limiter or something. 2 to go. Goswick on the outside of the 15 of Graham. Now he's trying to take the outside from the 19R of Richard McGibney. Now he's got his eyes set on the 36 car of Kenneth Reed. And he's closing in fast. White flag. One more time around. Devil's Bowl. Oh, McGibney. Big fire. Red, red, red. He's on fire. Red, red, red. Danny Red. Danny Red.
It's out.
Chris, it looks like it's out, but he's right back there where you usually park, close to it. They get the green. Like I say, it'll be a green, white checkered. Oh, Graham and Goswick getting together. Coming down the straightaway. Goswick tried to force his way on the inside. Kenneth Reed says, no way. Oh, it looks like at 67, the motor in the 67 car is gone. All right, we got a fire underneath that car. He's still on fire. Dadgummit. We're going to have heck getting this last.
Did you throw the checker on that or no?
Well, that's 2 motors in one heat.
2 fires in one heat.
Yeah. And it's a battle here. Looks like Josh Graham trying to get underneath the 36 of Kenneth Reed. White flags coming out. Oh, Kenneth Reed getting a little wild. Getting a little wide, I guess I should say. He's trying to hang on. This will be the hardest heat race he's ever won. Checkered flag coming out for the 36 of Kenneth Reed. Second going to the 15 of Josh Graham. Third to the 15B of Thomas Blackwell. Dang, Pete, I'm ready to hand it over to you now.
Here we go. Ho!
Come on.
Chad Williams and Chase Raymond getting into it with each other on the front straightaway. Chase Raymond now looking to the outside for the lead over here in turn number 1 as Chris Kuhn in that Triple C continues to lead. Chase Raymond running in second. Chad Williams runs in third. Stephen Neighbors in the 23 runs in fourth. Off turn number 4, new leader down the front straightaway. The number 1 at Chase Raymond. Second spot, Chris Kuhn. Third, Chad Williams. And fourth, the 23 of Stephen Neighbors and Blake Haslip in that 47 right now in that 5th spot. So he's on the outside looking in. He'll have to run a B if it continues this way for the 47. Halfway through heat race number 4. Williams down to the inside, picking up the second spot from Chris Kuhn in the Triple C. Williams now up to second. Kuhn goes to third. Stephen Neighbors in fourth. 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go. Problems for the 7 car, pushes up over in turn number 2. Here comes Chris Kuhn again down to the inside, and also the 23 of Stephen Neighbors. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. Working through 3, now coming off turn number 4. Your winner is going to be the number 1 of Chase Raymond. Second spot, going to go to the 7 car of Chad Williams. Third, Chris Kuhn in the Triple C. And fourth, Stephen Neighbors in the 23. And fifth, the 47 of Blake Haslip. That's the way they wind up in the 4th and final heat race for the Buckmeyer Motorsports USRA Limited Mods. USRA Factory Stocks up next with Joe Casper.
Green flag's out, and they are getting wild right off the bat. Out front, I believe it's the 123 of B.A. Jensen, or is it the U81 of Brennan Marshall? I can't hardly see to read the numbers. It's the 81, U81 of Brennan Marshall. Man, they are all together here. These guys, woo! Cowart getting high on the outside, U81. Still your leader of Brennan Marshall. He's hanging on. Oh, looks like Tommy McKinley has moved to the high side. He's taken over that number 1 position. It's McKinley, Marshall, Chris Davis, B.A. Jensen in the 123, and here comes Jeff Jones in the 6M. Underneath, they are 3 wide down the back straightaway and getting into turn. Oh, and whoa, B.A. Jensen getting together with the, wow, man. Okay, I'm just going to have to quit calling this for a minute. This is just craziness right here now. This is some racing. Meanwhile, way out front's the 71M of Tommy McKinley. Then you got the U81 of Brennan Marshall, the 123 of B.A. Jensen, the 6 of Jeff Jones. Halfway through this race, and it don't look like much different from where we started. Man, this is the closest race I've seen in this class in a while. Even that 305 and that 77's keeping up with them tonight. White flag coming out. Oh, man. Oh, we got cars in pieces. Whoa. U81 has lost a rear tail section of some sort. I'm not sure. Checking flag out for the 71M of Tommy McKinley. Second is going to go to his teammate, the 6M of Jeff Jones. Third to the 98 of Chris Davis. And fourth to the U81 of Brennan Marshall. Looks like B.A. Jensen's a little upset about something. Oh, he's not happy with Chris Davis at all. I didn't see anything other than some serious racing going on down there. And I can promise you, yeah,
they're still getting into it.
Yeah, they were getting into it all the way around.
Straightaway. Here we go.
Dang, Pete.
I didn't see anything but good racing, too.
That's all I saw. Like B.A. Jensen getting a little upset about something he don't need to be upset about. Of course, I could be wrong.
Wow, creeping through turn number 3. Green flag is out. Problems for the 22T. He started on the pole position all the way to the back. Doesn't look like he's under power in that 22T. As Dustin Thomas in that 17 car is in second. Rick Murray goes to the point in the number 8. Don Jensen in that 23 runs in third, and your point leader, Tommy Davis Jr., up to fourth in the number 17. Here's the 22T slowing down. He'll try to make it back to the pit area. Off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Rick Murray continues to lead. Nothing like the last heat race where all the cars stayed bunched up except for the 71 of Tommy McKinley. He kind of checked out on him. Down the back straightaway. Tommy Davis Jr. up to second. Rick Murray still leads him. About a 10 car length advantage coming off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. White flag in the air. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway. Tom Lorenz running in third. Don Jensen in fourth. Shane King in the K13 rounding out the top 5. Problem for Jensen. He goes to the top of the track. Right front flat on the 23. Coming off turn number 4, checker flag, your winner, the number 8, Rick Murray. Second spot, Tommy Davis Jr. in the number 17. Third, Tom Lorenz in the number 84. Shane King in the 13K comes home in fourth. They will transfer to the feature. Dustin Thomas in the 17T rounds out the top 5, and Chris Bell in the number 79 finishes in 6th.
We got a green. It's time to go. Jody Main on the outside. Michael Jackson on the inside. Main takes to the lead. It's Main, Jackson, Max Eddy, Rose. Oh, who's coming in under him? It's the 121 of Bobby Ruffett. 45 of Michael Jackson going high. Your leader still, the 27M of Jody Main. Max Eddy is pulling up on him though. Max Eddy driving much deeper into the turn. Gets through the turns about the same speed as Jody Main, but coming off, he gets a lot more bite. Oh, and he gets up underneath him. Max Eddy on the inside, Jody Main on the outside. Jody Main holds him down. Trying to hang on to that lead position, but here comes Max Eddy on the inside. 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go. Jody Main on the outside, Max Eddy on the inside. Max Eddy in the 82 taking over the lead. Second going to the right now is the 27M of Jody Main. Here comes the 8 car of Skip O'Neill. Five laps down, 3 laps to go. Looks like the 45J of Michael Jackson pulling off on the back straightaway. Oh, Skip O'Neill making a dive. Oh, no, Skip. Now, I can say this because I raced with him many years ago. He getting old. I'm telling you now. He says, I'm wanting to win bad. All right, we're green. It's time to go. Bobby Ruffin in at 121 trying to take over that second position. Jody Main don't want to give it up. Bobby drives hard into that turn. White flag out for the 82 of Max Eddie Thomas. It's Thomas, Ruffin, Main, Gunwall, your top 4. Checkered flag out for Thomas. Max Eddie Thomas, your winner. Second going to the 121 of Bobby Ruffin. Third to the 27M of Jody Main. Fourth to the 58 of Brian Gunwall. Fifth to the 70 of Michael Rhodes. And bringing up the rear will be the 45 of Frank Rose. Second heat in the USRA Modified Division. White Horse Tuning and Dyno. I'll turn it over to Pete.
Thank you, Joe. Problems for Colby O'Neill, already pulling off the track in that number 8 car as we go green. Woo! Off turn number 4 down the front straightaway to complete lap number 1. It's Ross Malone and then 2. Car, he drifts high, opens the door for Johnny Philpott in the number 12. Junior Stiles in that 316 runs in third with Greg Teskey in the 80. Or excuse me, the Casey Fowler in the 64 falling back to fourth. Oh, problems for the 64 car, gets a little sideways. And some of the fans have been talking about turn number 2, the action turn here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. As Junior Stiles and that number 316 goes to second. Ross Malone now runs in third. Fourth spot, the 64 car of Casey Fowler. Johnny Philpott Jr. and then number 12 out in front. Junior Stiles runs in second. Johnny Philpott comes into the night third in points. Junior Stiles second in points with 2 laps to go for the 12. Casey Fowler in the 64 continues to run in third. Ross Malone back to fifth with Greg Teskey running in fourth. White flag in the air. Problems for the number 128 of John Henry. We stay green. Back under power. Checkered flag, your winner, Johnny Philpott Jr. Second spot going to Junior Styles in the 316. Third, the 64 of Casey Fowler. Fourth, the 82X of Greg Teskey. And rounding out the top five, the 2CC of Ross Malone. That's the way they finish up heat race number 2 for White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA Modifieds.
All right, we're going to get it. It's green. It's time to go. And out front, it's the 4X of Heath Nestrick. Oh, Hunter Bloxham getting a little sideways. That brings the 22 of Taylor Courtney up into that second position. And he's going for the lead. Nestrick on the outside, Courtney on the inside. Oh! Oh! And I'm not sure who that is. It's the 21B of Justin Bates out of Dallas, Texas. He's sitting just at the angle I can't see his number. Yeah, that could have been bad. And Nestrick slowing down. And here he goes. Oh, can't pass him. No passing. And the cone is good. Oh, Courtney on the inside of Nestrick. It's now Courtney, Nestrick, Bloxham, Stubblefield, Burt. "21B of Bates throwing it hard into that turn. Scrubbed off way too much speed. Out front's the 22M of Taylor Courtney. You got Courtney, Nestrick, Stubblefield, Bloxham, Burke, and Bates in that order. Stubblefield now trying to take over that second position from the 4X of Nestrick. Halfway through. Starting to get a little bit of a slick spot there right in the middle of turn one as you go in. White flag out for the 22M of Taylor Courtney. Bates getting way high again. Checkered flag coming out for the 22M of Taylor Courtney. Second going to the 2 of Toby Stubblefield. Third to the 4X of Nestrick. Fourth to the 4B of Bloxham. Fifth to the 6 of Burt. And bringing up the rear is the 21B of Justin Bates. All right, that's the first heat in the IMCA Race Saver.
Looking good so far over in turn 3. We stay green. Down to the inside, the 6M of Blake Mallory. Goes to the point. Steve McMacken in second. Matthew Holt at number 6 runs in third with Russell Shoulders in fourth. And the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Now going down to the inside. Oh, getting crazy off turn number 4. Marcus Thomas up to third. Blake Mallory in that number 6M continues to lead. Steve McMacken running in second. Marcus Thomas in the 10G now challenging for second, coming off turn number 4. Side by side for that second spot as they go into turn number 1. Marcus Thomas on the bottom. McMacken on the top, still side by side. The 10G of Thomas now clears the 41 of Steve McMacken. The V8 of Robert Vetter runs in fourth. Russell Shoulders in the 21S, rounding out the top 5. 6th spot, Martin Edwards in the 45. And 7th, Matthew Holt in the 16P. Blake Mallory continues to lead in that 6M. But here comes the 10G on the bottom side of the racetrack, the shortest way around the Devil's Bowl Speedway. 1 lap to go. Checkered flag. Your winner, the 6M of Blake Mallory. Second spot going to the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Third, the V8 of Robert Vetter. Fourth, the 41M of Steve McMacken. And rounding out the top 5, the 21S of Russell Shoulders. Heat race number 3 set to roll out on the Speedway.
Everybody's watching. Pick you a number. Pick you a color. Oh, yeah, they're going to go. Heck yeah, let's go. Green flag's out. It's Duarte out front. Chip Graham moving into that third position, the 33. Oh, Ramey's having trouble back there. Looks like he's not going to pull off. He's just going to stop in the middle of the racetrack. I don't know what's going on. And I guess he just don't want to pull off. Green's out. Well, I guess he didn't like that start, or what? Got to wait till turn 4, Flagman says. Wait to. Oh, is a car? I see it. He's trying to talk to me on the radio, and I'm trying to talk here, and I can't hear what he's saying. And I can't see what the number is on that. It's Raven Cup. That's who it is. That's what I'm being told up here on the 4th floor. And I guess he just got a little bit sideways and it locked up and shut down. Well, when they get here, we'll be ready for them to go, I can tell you that. All right, likes that one better. Nobody hit the cone, nobody passed before the cone, so. Oh, 33 of Briley Stone. Up on the top side, Chip Graham throwing it hard into the turn. Oh, Stone getting sideways. He's coming back down. Chip Graham takes over that second position. I'd say Briley Stone has got a little bit of crazy going on tonight. Oh. He needs to bring that car down. Out front is the 10D of CJ Duarte. Then you got the 5 car of Chip Graham. Duarte gets in the dry slick and Graham goes on the inside. And here comes Tucker. Tucker Dowdy driving into that turn hard, trying to take over. Chip Graham coming in hard. Now here comes Tucker Dowdy back underneath him. It's a race down the front straightaway. Tucker Dowdy going to the high side. Yeah. Duarte in the 10D getting high. Halfway through, your leader, the 2X of Tucker Dowdy. Then it's the 5 of Chip Graham, the 3 of Raven Cup, the 10D of CJ Duarte, the 15 of Kaluka, and the 33 of Stone. White flag coming out one more time. All right. Checkered flag coming out for the 2X of Tucker Dowdy. Second going to the 5 of Chip Graham. Third to the 3 of Raven Cup. Fourth to the 10D of CJ Duarte. Fifth to the 15 of Michael Kaluka. And looks like he's finally got those bugs worked out, bringing up the rears of 33S of Briley Stone. I'm going to turn this B over to Pete.
Thank you very much, Joe. Lights out. Looking for the green flag this time. Pepper Kirkendall, Bobby Ruffin, front row. Side by side for the lead down the back straightaway. Pepper Kirkendall on the inside, Bobby Ruffin on the high side. Once again, Two Groove Racetrack coming in here tonight at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Kirkendall fighting back to the inside, still side by side for the lead as they go down the back straightaway. Top 4 transfer. Wally Beatty, gets tagged by the 84X of Anthony Heflin. But he's up to that 4th and final transfer spot in the number 75. Still for the lead. Bobby Ruffin on the outside, Kirkendall. Oh, problems over here in 4. Oh, upside down.
Everybody stop. We got a red. Stop where you're at.
Stop, guys.
The 14X of David Chenoweth and the 21 of Kenneth Shepard going over. Waiting on word from the radio to make sure he's all right. It was a soft roll, but hey, we're not used to seeing that in the limited modifieds. Green flag out. Pepper Kirkendall with a little better start this time. Out in front all alone for the moment. But Bobby Ruffin in that 121R. Right on his back bumper as they go into turn number 1. Blake Haslip in the number 47 runs in third. 4th spot, the number 155 of James Wandershit. Down on the bottom side of the racetrack, Pepper Kirkendall continues to lead, but right there with him, the 121 of Bobby Ruffin. Kirkendall gets a little better bite coming off turn number 2. Over here in 3 and 4. A little different story. Not this time, though. Kirkendall continues to lead. Right now in that 4th and final transfer spot, the number 155 of James Wandershit, but he's feeling the pressure from the 75 of Wally Beatty. Two to go. That fourth and final transfer spot up for grabs. Beatty down to the bottom side of the racetrack, and that number 75 and the number 155 of Wandershed trying to close the door on him. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. We may go, yes we do. Caution. For the 84X of Anthony Heflin. But we're going to go green-white checker here to decide who gets to go to the feature tonight here at Devil's Bowl for the Buckmeyer Motorsports USRA Limited Mods. Green flag out. Off turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Wally Beatty working to the outside of Haslip for that fourth and final transfer spot. Haslip with the advantage coming off turn number 2. Coming off turn number 4, checker flag. Your winner, the 33, Pepper Kirkendall. Second spot going to the 121R of Bobby Ruffin. Third, going to be the 47 car of Blake Haslip. Fourth, the 155 of James Wandershed. And rounding out the top 5 on the outside looking in was the 75 of Wally Beatty. So your top 4 transfer to the feature tonight here at Devil's Bowl.
Picking it up. Fourth turn. It's time to go. Green flag. Race it. Oh, Chase Raymond. Right off the bat, spun around. Don't think we'll get that green. Somebody tagged him in the back. And that guy is running second in points, and he's going to have to start on the back. All right, here we go again. Flag's waving. It's time to go. Finling getting way sideways. Oh, and that causes problems. We got to go in the 11 car of Eric Luttrell, and looks like the 15 car of Josh Graham getting tangled up back there. And all that taking place. The 76 of Finling getting way sideways trying to gather it up. And when he come back on, it was just craziness right there just before you get in the 2. Here comes the 15 car back, so we didn't lose either car. And it's green again. Out front, it's a 76 of Finling. You got Seth McMacken. Finling getting way sideways again. He's having a problem. The car's a little too loose for this track tonight. 3 wide down the front straightaway. Kevin Rowland takes it hard into turn 1. Thomas Blackwell comes up on the bottom side of him. Now they're 2 wide, 3 wide, going down the back straightaway. Oh, and there goes the Q1. Oh, Stephen Clements is off. We got a yellow. The Q1 of Clements getting turned around there. Eating their minutes up. All right, it's green out. It's time to go again. Stephen Neighbors taking out the 15B of Thomas Blackwell. And yeah, that one was a little bit unnecessary. It's eating these guys' clock up. Green's out. Findling in the 76 comes out on front. It's Kirkendall, the 33, then the 41 of Seth McMacken, the 7 of Chad Williams. On the outside of him, it's the 56 of Ashcraft. Here comes Tommy Davis Jr. on the top side. Driving right through the middle of them, trying to get him some position up there. It's 3 wide down the back straightaway. These guys are racing hard for 4th, 5th, 6th place. Chad Williams in the 7 car hanging on to the inside. 3 wide down the back straightaway again. Tommy Davis Jr., Chad Williams, the 56 of Ashcraft. Davis Jr. on the outside. Change in leaders. The 33 of Kirkendall has moved around the 76 of Findling. All right, as it stands now, it's Kirkendall, Findling, Davis, Williams, Ashcraft, Rowland, McMacken, Neighbors, McGibney, Luttrell. Man, it's some racing going on all around this track. Kirkendall trying to hang on. He's got a hard charging Tommy Davis Jr. in that 25C. Thomas Blackwell moving off the speedway. Kirkendall takes the inside. Tommy Davis Jr. takes the outside. It's Kirkendall, Davis, Findling, Williams, Ashcraft, and Rowland. Rowland and Neighbors racing hard down the back straightaway. Neighbors on the high side, Rowland on the bottom. And a change for the lead here coming down the front straightaway. Not quite. Kirkendall still holding the lead, but Tommy Davis Jr. moves around on the top side. It's a race down the back straightaway between Kirkendall and Davis. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Oh, looks like the 23 of Neighbors has got something broke on his car. And he pulls up and clear of the racetrack. White flag. Oh, Tommy Davis Jr., something's wrong with his car. Kirkendall gets around. Kirkendall underneath. Kirkendall's the lead. Something is going on with Tommy Davis Jr.'s car. He has lost some power. Don't know if he's down a cylinder or what, but looking at your checkered flag, it's the 33 of Kirkendall. 2nd going to the 25C of Davis. 3rd to the 76 of Findling. 4th to the 4R of Kevin Rowland. 5th to the 7W of Chad Williams. And that's where I'm going to leave it at this point. Ashcraft 6, Luttrell 7th after starting on the back restart there. Bobby Ruffin was 8th. Jeffrey McGibney in 9th, and Chase Raymond in 10th, is what I'm being told. This is what's on the computer here in front of Mr. Pete Horonis. And I don't know, Tommy Davis Jr. having some problems here. He's got to get off the racetrack because he is in the factory stock feature.
Here we go. Green flag. 3 wide down the front straightaway. Rick Murray in that number 8 takes the early lead. Still 3 wide coming off turn number 2. Shane King in the K13 coming along. Tom Lorenz right there in the 84. The 17T's been in 3 sandwiches just on the back straightaway. He's falling back to about that 6th spot. This is shaping up like he race number 1 did. Tom Lorenz in that number 84 up to 2nd. Rick Murray out in front. Tom Lorenz running in 2nd. Shane King runs in 3rd. The 17 car of Tommy Davis Jr. in 4th. Are now up to 3rd. Here comes Tommy McKinley for 4th in that 71. And it's starting to get tied up front. Looks like Jeff Jones in the 6M with a problem off the track over here in turn number 1. Looks like he's clear for the moment. We'll see if he can keep it under power. As Rick Murray. Oh! McKinley getting into the back of the 17. But nobody hurt. We stay green. Rick Murray. Caution. Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway. Rick Murray and that number 8 on the point. Tom Lorenz in the number 84 in 2nd. Tommy Davis Jr. in that number 17 started in the 3rd position. Tommy McKinley and that number 71 right there. And Tommy Davis Jr. trying to make that top groove work over here in turns 3 and 4. Looks pretty good. Trying to make it work here in 1. Oh, dives down to the bottom. The 17 car up to 2nd. Rick Murray continues to lead. Now Tommy Davis Jr. jumps down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Tom Lorenz runs in 3rd. Tommy McKinley in the 71M 4th. The K13 of Shane King 5th. And 6th, the 123 of B.A. Jensen. Kevin Haslip in that 74 runs in 7th. Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway. Somebody said there's a dog on the track. Watch out. Watch out. Oh! He's over there in turn 4.
Is that dog?
Yep. Well, we've had a lot of things happen tonight, and you can just add this one to the list. All right, they got him. All right. Yeah, that could have been bad.
We've had dogs off the track before out here.
All right, Lanny Ross over there, loading them up. Oh, he just jumped out of the back. Lanny Ross, you're going to have to get a chain and a leash. Green flag. Oh! The U81 around over here in turn number 1. Caution back out. It'll be a complete restart. Nose to tail, everybody bottom feeding over here in turns number 1 and 2. Looked like a train down on the bottom side of the racetrack. And on the move, the number 98 of Chris Davis. As Rick Murray in that number 8 continues to lead. Tommy Davis Jr. right there and said, oh! Gets bumped by the 71 of Tommy McKinley. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Jerry Cowart going around. Oh, watch out. Oh, hardly. The 17T and the 22. Wow. Lights are out, looking for the green flag. Rick Murray on that point for every lap. B.A. Jensen right there in second. Tommy Davis Jr. third. Here we go. Chris Davis right there in fourth, and that number 98. Won out here a couple of weeks ago on the 1,000 to Win show. Little beating and banging down there on the bottom side of the racetrack. Davis goes to the top side, gets into the 71 car. As Tommy Davis Jr. goes to the point. B.A. Jensen right there in second. Rick Murray goes to third. Tom Lorenz in fourth. And Chris Davis rounding out the top 5. Tommy Davis Jr., your leader. Rick Murray right there in third. B.A. Jensen runs in second. Tommy Davis Jr. on the point. Tom Lorenz fourth. Side by side with Chris Davis. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. For the lead. B.A. Jensen right there. Right on the back bumper of the 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. White flag in the air. One more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway. Down the back straightaway. Tommy Davis Jr. goes high. Comes back down the racetrack. B.A. Jensen right there in second. Here they come off turn number 4. Checkered flag. Your winner, Tommy Davis Jr. in the number 17. Second spot going to the 123 of Brett Jensen. Third, Rick Murray in the number 8. Fourth, the 84 of Tom Lorenz. Chris Davis rounding out the top 5 in that number 98. Kevin Haslip in the number 74 finishes in 6th. 13K of Shane King 7th. Keith Jackson at 25J finishes 8th. Here you go, Devil's Bowl Speedway, your point leader and winner tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway in your factory stocks, Tommy Davis Jr. And unlike what happened in the limited modifieds, he gets to drive this one to the scales.
We're green. It's time to go. Oh! Oh! And the 82X of Greg Teskey '82X of Greg Teskey getting tagged or hit, or he hit somebody. Green flag's out, and it's time to go again. Oh, Philpott. Philpott getting way sideways into the tire. Kobe. Is that Kobe or is that Skip? That's Kobe O'Neill. Well, now the 12 car and the 8C of Kobe O'Neill will start on the back. We'll be looking at a complete restart again. Here we go. Well, the balloon up on top, working that cushion hard. Looks like Junior Stiles had a little problem there. Main on the inside. Oh, and a hard push from Ross Malone in that 2cc. We got a pack back here. Holy mackerel. Out front, it's the 27M of Jody Main. Second is the 2cc of Ross Malone. The second. In third, looks like the 82 of Max Eddie Thomas. Clyde Dunn Jr. working his way up. Oh man, they're racing everywhere. Ho! 128 coming in off the back straightaway. Oh, Ross Malone. The second looked like he's trying to take a cushion that ain't there no more. Clyde Dunn Jr. moved into second place. He's on the outside, and here he comes around the turn. Clyde Dunn is on the cushion, and he is working it hard. Your new leader down the back straightaway, the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. Second right now is the 27M of Jody Main. On the outside of him, the 82 of Max Eddie Thomas trying to take over that second position. Ross Malone has reined it in a little bit, trying to stay on the racetrack. And it's done. Thomas, Main, Malone, Gumwall, Kobe O'Neill. Man. Philpott trying to get underneath the 82X of Greg Teskey. Not having good luck at it right now. Lap cars. Frank Rose getting passed by the top four. Your leader still, the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. Clyde Dunn Jr. got that thing. They worked on it hard and got it fixed. He is wailing on them right now, about to overtake a few more lap cars. Clyde Dunn in that 88 XXX coming up on some lap cars, trying to stay clear of all the danger. Clyde Dunn, your points leader, about to lap the guy that's in second place in points right now. Of whose car? Something came off of somebody's car, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh, Kobe O'Neill spinning out right in the middle of the turn. Come on, Kobe. Come on, Kobe. All right, looks like they checkered flagged that one. Your winner, the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. Second going to the 82 of Max Eddie Thomas. Third to the 2CC of Ross Malone the second. And third going to the 27M of Jody Main.
He's your champion, too.
Clyde Dunn Jr. right there, folks. That's your track champion this year. He sewed it up tonight.
Oh, watch out. A little beating and banging, and you don't want to do that in these sprint cars. That's for sure. Oh! Caution on the Speedway. Looks like Chip Graham with the number 5. Also the 4X getting into it up there, but didn't come to a stop. Only Chip Graham and that number 5 coming to a stop. And McMacken paced him very slow down the back straightaway. The V8 of Robert Vetter right there. Blake Mallory in that 6M, the 4X at Heath Nestrick 4th. Chip Graham, of course, involved in that caution. He came to a stop, so he goes to the back of the field. Here we go. The orange cone survives another one. The V8 of Robert Vetter. Oh, problems over here in turn number 4. Oh, that could have got bad. We got a couple of cars at a stop, but let me tell you, woo! Hunter blocks him in the 4. And the 3 of Raven Colt, but let me tell you, that could have got really bad over there in 3 and 4. Back underway here in the feature for the sprint cars. McMacken continues to lead. Robert Vetter right there in second. But here he comes, Marcus Thomas in that 10G up to third. The 6M of Blake Mallory goes to fourth. Colby Stubblefield, and that number 2 goes to 5th. The 22 car of Taylor Courtney in 6th. And the 2X of Tucker Dowdy in 7th. 8th, the 7M of Kevin Ramey. 9th, the 45 of Martin Edwards. As Seth McMacken continues to lead. The V8 of Robert Vetter. Right there in second spot. Marcus Thomas in the 10G runs in third. Blake Mallory now a distant 4th in that 6M. 5th, the 2 of Colby Stubblefield. Taylor Courtney in 6th. Kevin Ramey up to 7th. Tucker Dowdy in 8th. Tucker and Ramey getting together coming off turn number 4. Here comes Martin Edwards. Down to the inside of the 7M, he gets by. CJ Duarte off the track and Raven Culp off the track over in turn number 2. Oh, problems over here in turn number 1. Matthew Holton, the 6 car. And the 21B of Justin Bates. Wow. So we got 3 cars over here. The top of 2, we got Raven Culp in the 3, but he was there about a lap earlier. Here we go. And McMacken making a hard charge on the outside to reclaim the lead, but here comes Marcus Thomas on the bottom side of the racetrack. Caution. Riley Stone and that number 33 parked at turn number 2. Off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Here he is, your leader, the 41M, Steve McMacken. Marcus Thomas right there in second. The V8 of Robert Vetter runs in third. The 2 of Colby Stubblefield runs in 4th with the 22 car of Taylor Courtney rounding out the top 5. Kevin Ramey in the number 7M in 6th. Blake Mallory in 7th. Martin Edwards now up to 7th. As Marcus Thomas now leads them down the back straightaway and opens up about a straightaway gap on second place, Steve McMacken. Thomas, net 10G. Marcus Thomas working off turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Steve McMacken in second. Robert Vetter runs in third. Taylor Courtney fourth. Colby Stubblefield rounding out the top 5. We got cars all over the track. Lap traffic. Two to go. For Marcus Thomas in the 10G. White flag in the air. White flag in the air. Checkered flag. Your winner, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Second spot going to the 22M of Taylor Courtney. Third, the 7M of Kevin Ramey. Fourth, the V8 of Robert Vetter. Rounding out the top 5, the 41M of Steve McMacken. Sixth spot went to Colby Stubblefield in the number 2. Seventh, Martin Edwards in the 45. Eighth is going to be the 5 of Chip Graham. Ninth, the 6M of Blake Mallory. And rounding out the top 10, the 2X of Tucker Dowdy. That's the way they finish up tonight in your IMCA Race Saver Sprint Cars. Don't forget, we do it all again next week right here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Championship finals next Saturday night here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. All 4 divisions in action.